You checked your bank account, and somehow it's lower than it should be. Again, you're not out here buying designer bags or going on vacations every weekend. You go to work, you come home, you live your life. So where is the money going? I'm going to tell you something that took me a while to understand, and it might feel a little uncomfortable at first. You are not the problem. Your budget is. And that is actually great news, because a budget we can fix together. Welcome to Finance in Plain English. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get into it. Here's what most people's money situation actually looks like. Payday comes. Your direct deposit hits. You feel good. You pay rent. You pay your phone bill. You buy groceries. Maybe you treat yourself a little. Nothing crazy. And then, by the 15th of the month, you're already looking at a balance that makes you nervous. Now, here's what most people do at this point. They think, I just need to earn more. If I made another $500 a month, I'd be fine. But here's the thing. Studies show that most people who get a raise end up spending that raise within 90 days. All of it. Because their spending just expands to meet their income. It's called lifestyle creep. And it is sneaky. A slightly nicer apartment. Eating out a little more often. Upgrading your phone when a perfectly good one already works. I'm not judging. I have absolutely done all of these things. We all have. But if we never look at where our money is actually going, we stay stuck in the same cycle no matter how much we earn. And that's the real problem. Not your income, your system. Or more accurately, the fact that there isn't one yet. So, what's the fix? I want to introduce you to one idea that changes everything. And it's so simple, it almost sounds too easy. It's called paying yourself first. Here's what most people do. They get paid, they pay their bills, they spend on food and life and fun, and then they save whatever's left over at the end of the month. How much is usually left over? Almost nothing, right? That's because saving last is the problem. If you save what's left, there's never anything left. Paying yourself first flips the whole thing. The moment your paycheck lands, before you do anything else, you move a set amount into savings. Even if it's $50, even if it's $25, it sounds small, but this one habit, this one shift, is the foundation of literally every person I know who has gotten their finances under control. Because when saving is automatic, it stops being a decision, and decisions are where we get into trouble. Now, how much should you actually save? And where does the rest go? That's where a budget comes in, and I want to make this as easy as possible for you. I want to give you a framework. It's called the 50-30-20 rule. And I know that sounds like a finance textbook, but stay with me because we're going to make it really real. The idea is simple. You split your take-home pay, what actually lands in your account after taxes, into 3 buckets. 50% goes to your needs, rent or mortgage, groceries, transit or car payments, utilities, the stuff you absolutely have to pay. 30% goes to your wants, eating out, subscriptions, shopping, fun, your daily Tim Hortons. I'm not here to take away your double-double. This money is yours to enjoy. And 20% goes to your future, savings, paying down debt, your TFSA, your emergency fund. We are going to talk a lot more about these in future videos. Let me make this concrete. Let's say you take home $4,000 a month after taxes. That's pretty common for a lot of people working full-time in Ontario. 50%, that's $2,000 for your needs. Rent, groceries, bills. 30%, that's $1,200 for your wants. Dinners out, your gym membership, whatever brings you joy. 20%, that's $800 going toward your future. Every single month, $800 a month. In a year, that's $9,600 sitting in savings or working for you, without feeling deprived, without cutting out everything you enjoy. Now, does this work perfectly for everyone? No. If you're in a high-rent city or you're managing debt, your numbers might look different. That's okay. The framework is a starting point, not a law. What matters is that you have a system, any system, because a rough plan you actually follow is worth 10 perfect plans you never start. Here is the one thing I want you to do after this video, just one thing. Go look at your last month of bank statements, not to beat yourself up about it, just to see. Where did your money actually go? Most people have never done this, and just doing it, just looking, changes the way you spend, because you can't manage what you don't see. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, so let me address the 3 things I hear most. I don't make enough to save 20%. Okay, then start with 5% or even 1%. The habit matters more than the amount right now. Automate $25 to a savings account on payday. That's it. Build from there. My expenses are too high to cut anything. Maybe. But I'd challenge you to look at the numbers first before deciding that. Most people who say this have never actually added up what they're spending in each category. The answer sometimes surprises them. Budgets are restrictive, and I don't want to live like that. I hear you. But a budget isn't a punishment. It's permission. It's you telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. The 30% wants category? That is guilt-free spending money, fully sanctioned. Enjoy it. You don't have to be perfect at this. You just have to start. Let's bring this all together. Your money situation isn't your fault, but it is your responsibility. And the good news is, you already started. You're here, you're watching. That counts. The one shift I want you to walk away with today, stop saving last. Pay yourself first, even a little. Set it up automatically so it doesn't require willpower. And then look at your numbers. Not to feel bad, just to see. I have one question for you in the comments. What do you spend the most money on every month, not counting rent? I genuinely want to know because your answers help me make better videos for you. Next week, we're going deeper. I'm going to walk you through the 50-30-20 rule step by step with real numbers, so you can actually set this up for your own income. You're going to want to watch that one. If this video helped you, subscribe, because I make these every week and I'm building this community one honest conversation about money at a time. I'll see you in the next one. Together.